Hi guys, this is what we're having for tea tonight and it works out at 29 VMaN points. So I quickly thought I'd just talk you through it, roughly how you cook it, how it's super simple, just VMaN points in your meal. So this is mushrooms and tomatoes. I've just offed the mushrooms and left the cherry tomatoes whole. They were only tiny anyway, to be honest. And then I've just put some salt and pepper and rubbed a bit of butter over the lot. That is 2 potatoes and then some carrots, parsnips and purple carrots. They just come in one bag like that. So I've just chopped the ends off. I haven't peeled them or anything. I parboiled them and I parboiled them. Well, I just brought them to the boil. Then I've popped them in there, some bacon sheet underneath because it makes it easier to wash up the ends, and the same in this one. On this one, I've sprayed olive oil all over, and I've also rubbed them with a little bit of butter while they were warm, and then I've salt and peppered the lot. Then this is some cabbage and leeks that I had in, so I thought I'll fry them off. So I've just chopped them up and sprinkled a little bit of salt over them for now. And then this is some fabulous ribeye steak that I've left out the fridge, so I'm leaving it out the fridge from now till when we cook it, because you should cook steak at room temperature. It keeps it softer and it actually helps it cook quicker. It'll also help it cook quicker if you've marinated it, which I have. So what I've marinated this in is some olive oil. So I just got a cup, put some olive oil in, a spoonful of apple cider vinegar, a spoonful of dark soy, a sprinkling of cumin powder, a couple of garlic cloves, and then salt and pepper. And then I've just rubbed it all over and I'm just leaving it sitting in there. When there's half an hour until we're ready to eat, I'll heat the oven to 220. I'll pop that tray in. I'll walk away and forget all about the dinner, maybe set the table. Then 15 minutes after, I will pop this one in. So that'll be 15 minutes before we eat. Then what I'll do is I'll heat up my frying pan or a griddle pan, or a griddle if you've got one. Get that really hot, and then I'll cook the steaks. Once it's cooked, depending on how well or rare you like it, it'll take a few minutes. And then once it's actually cooked, I'll just set it to one side for a couple of minutes, let it rest while I cook these off. So then using the same pan, I'm not adding oil to this pan because there's already oil there sitting in oil, so I won't need to. But I'll add a little bit more oil or a little bit of butter or something, and then I'll throw that cabbage in and the leeks, and I'll just toss it all up. And I've just thrown a bit of salt on that, so that'll do. It's going to be lovely. I'll show you the result in a bit. For 2 or 3 minutes in the pan, it looks like this. Ready to serve.
If you found this useful, we would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our channel.